It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Bronze Tuesday.
I love Bronze Tuesday.
Yeah, as you guys noticed, we weren't here yesterday.
We were playing with the Wii U.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah. Love the Wii U. Especially when it works. You don't have to go back to the store to replace it because it breaks during the stupid update.
Yeah, it is quite fun. Very much looking forward to when some more major titles come out for it.
Still looking at you, Nintendo. Why do you make an update that knocks out the console?
Actually, you're looking at my TV screen.
Not really. StarCraft.
Yep.
Let's introduce players, then we'll get more into StarCraft talk.
We're on our bottom left corner of Daybreak with our red Terran Ouch.
Ouch.
And in our top right corner we have our blue Protoss James.
Alright, simple names.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if James can get his ouch on.
Yep.
Hey, a Protoss player.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't see at IPL?
Protoss players.
Exactly.
So if you guys follow us on Twitter or Tumblr, you've seen that Jay and I were at IPL this weekend.
Yep, we got media passes to IPL because we have a awesome friend, also known as my girlfriend, who got media passes to IPL 5 held at the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Casino on Las Vegas Boulevard. So we were able to go Friday and Saturday. We didn't go Sunday for the finals because the Las Vegas Marathon was the same night. And getting in and out of the Cosmopolitan would have been the biggest headache possible. So yeah, hopefully you guys followed us on Twitter or saw our posts. Iron Sparks was very busy keeping you guys up to date on the games that we saw, and it looks like that probe got a couple zaps in before sneaking into the Terran base to throw down an assimilator.
So normally this wouldn't be a big deal because you normally do see those Terrans to start with that one gas unless they're going for factory play. So it'll be bothersome, but it won't be the end of the world.
I kind of see, if you steal the second gas for Protoss or for Zerg, it's going to be a little bit more damaging.
Not even for...
I like that the second SCV was pulled up just in case that one died, and now it's going to put a little bit of harassment on that harassing probe, who's continuing to get scouting. And just, this is really good, just annoyance from the Protoss player right now.
Back to IPL 5. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun.
Sourboat that in a wall. There you go.
Ouch.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I really did. It's actually, if you guys have never been to a StarCraft tournament like IPL, or you've never been to a Barcraft, it's a very interesting feeling to be in a giant room full of other really nerdy people rooting for electronic digital war guys fighting. It was really cool and really weird. And I've never seen so many plaid shirts tied around people's waists before.
I thought it was the greatest. I mean, we got to walk by some people you see every day. I mean, we walked by Tastes and Artosis.
Yeah, they walked past us several times.
We walked by Naniwal.
We did?
Yeah, that was the guy we walked by.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Hopefully I was...
We're on our way to the merch table and we're like, hey, that's a pro! Which one is that? I don't remember. What's he play? I don't remember. What do you think of the merch table? Shirts?
Well, hopefully that was before he lost track of his mouse and keypad.
He lost it. Wasn't me.
I don't know if they ever found it though. But anyway,
someone stole his mouse and keyboard.
I don't know. So if you guys,
I don't blame people. Those things are expensive.
You guys probably know that Lenok won IPL and Sniper won GSL.
Yep. So let's see, factory's going down for Ouch, and over in James's base we do have Warp Gate tech going. He's got his gateways going, so it looks like he's going a slow 4-gate. He's got Zealots out on the way, and back at Ouch's base we had Tech Labs going down, and we do have some Marines now out to get rid of that assimilator.
And we're going double factory play.
It does look like he's going to need that gas, because he might be going tank, or Thor.
One thing I would have liked to see from Ouch is maybe since he's knocking out this gas, throw down an expansion.
It's bronze.
Well, still. In other StarCraft news, Quantic.
Vile/Quantic. I think they changed their name a while back.
I think Vile just disbanded.
Did just disband.
Quantic Gaming is no more.
Yeah, Quantic just all of a sudden kaput. So if you're a huge fan of Maximus Black or Spanishiwa,
Sase, the STC.
STC, yeah. So Quantic gone, which is rather abrupt, rather weird, and kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure their star players will easily be picked up by other teams. But but it's still sad. Very unexpected for both us fans and the players themselves.
Yep. So if we hear anything more on that, we'll let you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little push coming out from James.
So as they walk around the map, in other news that might actually affect you if you play StarCraft, Wings of Liberty, they released a couple updates today.
Now, are those legit balance updates today?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're looking at, I know one update is for the Raven, and the Seeker missile is now built into the Raven. You don't need to upgrade for it, which we saw some amazing use of the Seeker missile in some of the TvP games at IPL, which those were part of the GSL, if I remember correctly, weren't they?
Yes, I believe so.
Yep, so we had, and that was, who was that game? So guys, if you ever find yourself in late game Zerg and you're Terran...
No, that was the IPL game.
Was that IPL? You need to get out some Ravens and use those Seeker missiles to do damage.
It was either Pult or Bomber.
We got an engagement here. Zealots are moving in and just chopping up the Marines. Stalker, I don't think there's any kills on this platoon. Tank's going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but it's also going to be taken out rather quickly. I mean, he just finished siege, but he's not sieging out.
I'm amazed these Marines are just sitting right there next to the Stalkers going, hey, what's up?
You know, I actually take it back. The tank will survive since he was trying to focus down this supply depot, which wasn't...
Looks like it is going to burn.
Yeah, it wasn't the best idea. I mean, he's bringing even more units up here. So
Stalker reinforcements.
Now he is going to take out these units. He's probably going to take out this tank. I don't see Ouch recovering from this.
You know, if either player would micro, there would be a chance. But I mean, of course, Stalkers are a little better at and a little easier at microing against Marines. But here comes tanks to save the day.
No, what Ouch needs to do is siege.
Does he have siege tank? He does have siege mode right now.
Not attack his own tank.
Stop attacking your tank. Stop! Wow, those Marines really didn't like that tank.
Well, you know, he needs to start pulling his weight around here.
That was unfortunate. Oh, the Immortals out on the field. This is GG.
You know, this tank almost wanted to get revenge.
Yeah. Blast the Marine out. This Immortal is up there now. Takes out that supply depot. No cancel on that.
These will get taken out. I mean, he just he might have focus fired that Marauder, but there's just too many Marines doing too much damage to counteract the hardened shields.
You know, that was a smart move to get rid of the Marauder quickly. A couple Stalkers sitting at that proxy pylon, but you know, with these double pumping tanks coming out, he might be able to hold this, get to siege. This expansion though is wide open to harassment, and smart move by Ouch to lift up that command center and get it away.
Yeah, so pretty nice defend on Ouch's part. He forced James to throw away a lot of units. He's dropping down these mules, kicking up his economy. Even though he didn't really get mining off that expansion, he's still going to be far ahead.
No, but I mean, these tanks that he's producing at both factories are really going to help him out. I really don't know why I'm doing a natural echo into what I'm trying to say, but I'm just stumbling across. I'm tired, guys. Army moving out for Ouch.
Back at James' place, he did try to expand behind this. A little late. He's getting some units in, getting a Twilight Council down, so we'll probably see a Blink coming.
I think he'll be okay. Ouch looks like he's scouting for proxy pylons, and looks like he was chasing a couple of the Stalkers that ran up that way. So we'll probably see Ouch lift off that command center again and land it back at the natural. Tanks sieged good spots down on the bottom. And yeah, a good defend from Ouch, and he's going to reestablish his natural.
One more changes with that update today. For Zerg, infestors, their eggs for the infested Terran, the health went down
from 100 to 70, I believe. And the range for fungal
went from 9 to 8.
Yeah, so and actually one of the key developers for StarCraft was on BlizzardNet forums.
Battle.net,
I'm sorry. And
yeah,
I was confusing with like Blizzard.com and Battle.net, and he's saying that, you know, one of the things they're looking at is really nerfing the infestor. I know at IPL and between the IPL games we saw in the GSL games, infestors for Terran are just they're amazing. They are the hardened core spellcaster backbone of advanced Zerg army, and just their spells, even though in Neuroparasite was nerfed, God, what was that, 6 months ago, 7 months ago?
Something like that.
The fungal and the infested Terran are still incredible spells that have been wreaking havoc on both Terran and Protoss players.
So we'll probably definitely be seeing changes once they implement those into Heart of the Swarm. So we'll probably see a very different playstyle going from the Zerg players going on.
I think also with Iron Sparks, the Swarm host that'll be popping out with Heart of the Swarm expansion is really going to change the dynamic of any matchup. I think especially for TVZ, I can see the I just forgot the name of the unit. I really think the what's the thing called? Iron Sparks, help me!
What are you talking
It
about?
burrows and spits out locusts.
Swarm host.
Swarm host. I seriously blanked on the name.
That's how you started your
I
sentence.
know. I think the Swarm host is going to be more devastating to Terran players than it is Protoss. Because you're going to have to waste a scan to get rid of those things.
Well, not necessarily, because they're introducing the Raven to be more viable.
Yeah, I'm actually going to look forward to the heat-seeking missile being more in play. I mean, we saw those brilliant plays in the IPL where Broodlords are out on the field, Corruptors are out on the field, and those Ravens come out to get rid of all those and allow the Bio armies to wreak havoc. So the Ravens, I think, is going to be a very viable and integral part of the Terran army. And there's a Dark Shrine.
Yeah, which I'm not surprised to see.
I don't know. He's not really behind. I mean,
but still, he's probably going to try to get a drop with these DTs since this War Prism just came out. And looking back at Ouch, I think he's finally going to start heading towards medvac production. He's getting the star perk, probably going to throw a reactor onto it. And yeah, I think it'll really come down to one battle unless he gets devastated by these DT drops.
And if the DTs are used to defend against this tank move out by Ouch, it's going to be great too. I mean, at the least, it's going to force a scan and potentially get rid of a couple tanks before they are discovered. So here comes the Warp Prism. It's heading south to Ouch's location.
The only thing that's hurting Ouch,
he's being too passive.
No, he has no idea what's going on this side of the map.
Yeah, he has no scouting information. He doesn't even have the Xel'Naga Tower outside his base.
No.
So that's really going to hurt him, because as you see in lower level play, if you don't scout, if you don't continually stay on top of your intel, you're not going to know what's headed your way. And this War Prism is going to be able to drop in a handful of DTs, because James has the resources to drop as many DTs as he has warp gates.
And this army is all the way out here. There's nothing back here to...
there's quite a bit back here. There's all the tanks and everything like that.
But he does have energy for a couple scans. So he's going to get some damage, but nothing crippling.
Yeah, and I mean, as we see, no movement yet from the red dots. And it does look like James is going to try and warp in as many DTs as possible. And the Warp Prism's now gone. He's going to have no idea what hit him. And as the DTs go to town, we have the red army positioned just north of that.
Now, what he needs to do with these two DTs is to take out these tanks.
Ooh, the DTs are in vision right now, so they are going to get blasted away. That DT is going to run away for its life.
Yeah, so
be able to get some scouting information at least. Ooh, I like this. Jumping over there to force a scan.
But I think Ouch has another scan to his disposal right now.
He might, but I do like that. Yeah, he has plenty of energy on that other orbital.
And
so a couple SCV kills.
I don't think it's worth it.
The GTs didn't pay for themselves.
He killed one worker.
Yeah, but he did get
12.
He got scouting information in, and this main for Ouch is almost finished. Terran army is massing up there just north of the left-hand Xel'Naga Tower, and a third being taken by James behind those DT attacks.
Yeah, now we have a couple more Robos
Holy
going
Robo
down,
Bay!
As well as the Robo Bay.
Alright, so Colossus Tech on the way.
And we also have charts. But the one downfall is these units are down here, this is up here, and all these units are up here.
Yeah, remember guys that the Protoss army is devastating if it is in that Protoss Death Ball.
I mean, I expect these tanks to siege up on the low ground.
Drag those units down the ramp. That'll be a brilliant move. Here we go. Actually, no, it looks like they're going to march up the ramp, but they're going to easily pick off all these zealots. They died for ire.
My life for ire.
We got a couple siege on the low ground. Blink down to their death. Immortals picked off immediately.
It took quite a while for Ouch to finally siege, but he's still going to be able to take these out. just because of the sheer amount of marauders he has in this army.
Yeah, there are immortals to deal with the armored units, but here come the DTs to save the day.
Now,
Holy Aragon's army of dead warriors from the mountain.
he does have enough for a scan, but there you go. He does use it, but all these tanks are taken out. All he needs, he's getting 3 Colossus on the way. If he warps in some Zealots or Stalkers in,
You know,
he survived this.
Unit-wise, what does James have on the field?
I mean, James, he's sitting at 14 tanks.
Ouch! Should have pushed forward and tried to done
know,
some damage to that natural.
The thing about these 14 tanks, they're all back here. And around here, and
I mean, if he had had all those tanks up there, he would have done a devastating amount of damage.
Also, if he had sieged sooner.
He should have. That observer is sitting right over Ouch's army, so James is going to be able to spot what happened. Ooh. Ouch on that no rally.
Hey, they are guarding the Nexus.
All lined up like they're playing StarCraft 1. So this will be interesting. Ouch is going to give James, I think, way too much time to rebuild his army. So we have 3 Colossus, we have 3 Immortals on the way, which is going to be devastating to the tank lines.
Yeah, what James is going to be doing right now, he's getting these Colossus out, but he needs to be getting the upgrades, he needs to be getting Thermal Lance, and just making sure stuff like this back here didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, we have those forges down, but it looks like James is using those to get the cannons and a ninja expand into the top left corner. This will be interesting, and I do see that War Prism is sitting in between the main and the natural for out, so we might see some additional harassment.
So it looks like he did maybe try to drop, but the Marines did catch it. And finally, he is starting his attack upgrade run. I'm curious that he's going for shield upgrade instead of armor first.
Well, it does shield the...
To what?
Sorry, got a text message, I got dragged into that. The shield upgrade's interesting because it does add an additional layer of defense to the Protoss buildings.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's kind of the interesting thing with them.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, Iron Sparks, he needs to group his army together. He could go on the offensive. James could go on the offensive.
I mean, he could easily take out this small thing. He has just looking at the units, he has 3 Colossus right now. You know, once he starts getting on top of these Warpins, he'll be able to do damage.
Yeah, I mean, he's only sitting at 125 supply, and there's the Raven.
You know, this Raven,
smart move.
He's going to be using it to detect these DTs, so he doesn't have to use those scans.
Yeah,
but you know,
smart. Wow, look at those medvacs.
It's not that he's hurting on resources.
I mean, oh, that's a lot of DTs. Oh, that was a blast on the supply depot. Oh, you're still hitting the supply depot. Still hitting the... Ouch's army really has this problem with destroying his own stuff.
Well, don't you remember that old trick? You know, you see the DT... You see the DTs, or you just try to attack something next to it.
Yeah, it does look like the DTs force an evacuation at the natural, which has plenty of resources. And they are going to run up and discover that there is a third here. Actually, no, they already know it because there is an observer sitting down. He's going to send a DT down there. This is actually pretty smart play from James with the DTs, and he's forcing another evacuation.
You know what?
This really is shutting down mining.
Yeah, what Ouch need to have done a while ago, throw down an Evo Bay and get turrets. You know, it's not a surprise he's going to continue doing this.
Yeah, the tank is knocked out. There's another tank sitting there. And actually, there's the scan. He might get lucky and have a tank blast onto the SCVs. So interesting. Very interesting harassment from James. He isn't killing a lot of SCVs, but he has stopped a lot of mining.
I mean, from the last time I checked, he's killed 8 SCVs.
He's got 20.
And he's just doing even more of the same. He's punishing Ouch for not getting these missile turrets down.
Yeah, he's continuing to allow this harassment. I mean, the missile turrets would take out both a Warp Prism and this, and actually these DTs are going to knock out all the units, and they force a lift off. I'd like to see a DT just sit right on. Oh, all the SCVs are sacrificed. You know, Ouch really needs to either commit to throwing down some turrets or go attack.
I mean, he finally finishes Evo Bay. But you know what? It's over here.
Why is it over there?
You can kill that.
I could kill that.
I said you.
Raven is out on the field now, but those DTs do a ton of damage.
You know, but now we're harping on Ouch, but something James needs to be doing...
How is that thing surviving?
I don't know. Something James needs to be doing is actually moving all this.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing excellent harassment onto the mineral line, but...
This...
Come on.
This way.
I'm gonna start arguing for you to do 2 times speed.
No.
Come on. 2 times speed. Yes. Alright, guys, so we're going to speed this up a little faster. The engineering bay is going to get taken down because, you know, it's bronze. You know. God. Move out. One of you, move out. Attack.
Yes, leave your parents' house.
What if they're financially not secure?
You just told them to move out.
Of their base.
Mint?
Mint? I like mint.
Basement. Alright, so finally he's shutting these down. He has the Raven with his army, shutting down these drops, stopping the harassment.
But I mean, as he's waiting, we have shields level 2 about to finish, weapons level 1 about to finish, and now James is deciding to move out, probably with those finishing upgrades.
But you know one thing I'm disappointed about?
Everything.
3 Colossus.
Yeah.
He's been sitting here for I don't know how long. 3 Colossus.
That's because DTs are better.
No.
Because they can either have side blades or a size sheath.
Yeah, but these Colossus, they're gonna be... they're potentially gonna be destroyed.
Just go fight each other already! Holy hell, we're doing... Oh, did you slow it down again?
Yeah, because I thought James was moving out.
He did move out. He moved out to the natural.
Raven.
Raven?
There's a Raven. You're not going to be able to attack anymore. Alright. James finally getting Thermal Lance.
And shield level 3.
And attack level 3.
I don't remember the last time I saw shield level 3.
The last time I played you.
You're rude.
What?
Alright, look at that full chrono on the Nexus. Come on, guys.
On all the Nexus.
Guys, here's the deal. In order to make sure that you're not spending the entire game maxing up an army and not attacking, you need to scout.
And attack.
Because literally, Ouch could have destroyed James 30 game minutes ago.
And James could have done the same.
And
but you know, now we're getting a Stargate.
You know, at this point, James has the upper hand. He knows.
It's all going to come down. If he sieges these tanks, these are a lot of tanks. If he sieges these tanks.
Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to slow it down, drop off the heads-up display, and it looks like James is running away. Or trying the most bizarre flank ever.
But you know what?
Blink down to the tanks to get that vision on the low ground, and that army is now gone. It's dead. It's gone. It's boom.
So,
Protest takes the victory. Go push. Go. Destroy him, James. Make him feel the pain.
Make him live up to his name.
Ouch. Poor scouting marine.
No, that's just a sitting marine.
And then we have this outpost right here. Siege tank and marines. We can hold it, guys. We got it. Ooh, look at this Colossus getting gutsy. That Stalker's gutsy. Alright, there is a sizable platoon of units at Ouch's natural. But as you guys can see, that Colossus with 3 attack upgrade is just devastating the Terran army. Tanks falling left and right before they are getting a couple blasts off. And it does look like James is going to be able to march his way in there. There are still a lot of tanks though, Iron Sparks.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. These Protoss units are 3 attack, 3
Those
shields.
Immortals tear through them siege tanks.
Well, they're three attack, 3 shields, and these Terran units are nothing.
You have to be so mean.
Well, they have no upgrades. So
GG from both players, and Ouch does leave the game.
So what this game should teach everyone:
nuke.
Get upgrades.
Nuke it all.
Scout.
Nuke it all.
If you see a DT,
nuke it.
Make detection.
Nuke it.
If you see a Colossus,
nuke it.
Make Vikings.
Nuke it.
If all else fails,
nuke it.
Nuke it.
Thank you. Good luck, have fun.
GG.
Leave a comment down below, hit that share button, like, favorite, share with your friends, and send us your video at the email address down below. GG.
GG.